Alright, so today we're going to be talking about why door slams are actually a good thing. I know it sounds crazy, but it's actually true. And here's why. So, in every interaction you have, there's a sale being made on both sides. In door to door specifically, the prospect is either selling you on getting you off their porch or selling you on giving them the product, and you're selling your product or service or more time on the porch, whatever it is. There's just a sale and negotiation being made on both sides. Now, the reason why I say a door slam is actually a good thing is because you didn't get outsold by the prospect. See, everything starts off as verbal, every interaction. And then if the verbal does not work, it always resorts to the physical. So now, here's a perfect example. When you were growing up and you did something that your parents didn't like, right? Let's just say you had like a cookie jar in the kitchen that was reserved for when you did good things. But you, as a rebel, you just wanted cookies. So you take a cookie, and then your mom finds out. She tells you, don't eat that cookie. It's only for when you do good things. You, as a rebel, you don't listen. So the next day, you see the cookie jar, you want a cookie, and you take it. Your mom notices it. Again, she tells you, what did I tell you about taking the cookies? She raises her voice. You say, I want a cookie. The next day, you do it again. She whoops your ass. She doesn't even say anything anymore. My point in being is that when somebody fails at verbally selling you on whatever they want, it always resorts to the physical. So your parents whooping your ass just shows their lack of sales skill, their lack of leadership skill. Because it's a very cheap way out to just physically threaten or hurt somebody when things aren't going your way. But society's not built on physical threats. It's verbal. There's plenty of ways of doing it verbally without physically touching somebody. Now, going back to door, that's essentially what you just did. If you're standing your ground with somebody, they're telling you get off their porch, and you're not listening. You're trying to buy more time, or you're trying to still sell the product, and they can't verbally get you off their porch anymore. Now they have to resort to physically. That's like the physical equivalent of violence in door to door. That's a physically slam the door in your face. And what also makes this so good is that you actually did tap into their emotions. It's not really that much different from a sale if you think about it. You emotionally left an imprint, and people are going to remember that. You know how they say people forget what you told them, but they remember how you felt. And guess what? Good job. You left an impression. It's a lot better than them telling you get off their porch and then you just say, okay, and then you walk off. And to prove that there are sales being made on both sides, even when they're being complete dickheads to you, telling you to get off your porch, think about those prospects that you knock their door, they come outside, they're angry because you look like a door-to-door sales rep and they're trying to sell them something. They're yelling at you, get off my porch, and then you actually accept it and then walk away. Ever notice their reactions and how happy they end up becoming? It's like a flip of a switch. Like, you were just a dickhead to me, and then I listened to you, and now you're happy. It's because they outsold you. And that's a problem. You're trained to be, you're a trained sales rep, and you're being outsold by just a regular person. So, I'll leave it at this. Something just to keep in your head every time you're in an interaction. You want most of your not interested, most of your no's to be door slams. The more door slams you have in proportion to your no's, the better sales rep you are and the better sales rep you will become. It doesn't matter if their baby is crying in the background and they have to go and get them. You just tell them, hey, it's all good. I'll be very fast. Just give me 2 minutes of your time and I'm going to save you money off your bill. It doesn't matter if there's somebody dying in the back, or that's what they tell you. Don't be outsold by somebody that doesn't even sell. Okay? So going forward, try to have every interaction end in either a door slam or a sale or a solid appointment. That's another good one. But don't let it be they told you their wife died, or they told you they're sick, or they told you, like, don't let them just say something to you to get you off their porch. Because, brother, they're lying to you. Trust me. And you got outsold. Catch y'all on the next.